Hi guys, this is Lauren Frye for CTV and you're watching Music Madness. As you guys know, one of CTV's goals this year is to get you guys involved with the music scene here in Charleston. So I invited my friends InKahootz, who's also involved with the music scene, to let you guys know how you guys can get involved. Hi guys, what's up?
How's it going?
It's going good. So this is Ben Coram, Lee Willwright, and Ben Gordon, also known as Gordo. I'll start off with you, Lee. How did InKahootz get started and what's it all about?
Well, InKahootz is a grassroots music production company. We produce shows or book shows and promote music, and we also sell merchandise. Right now we sell t-shirts, koozies, and stickers.
So Ben, what do y'all do in order to make profits for the organization?
Like Lee said, we contact agents and find a good spot for our musicians' tours and book a concert in Charleston, convincing artists to come when they're coming down the East Coast to come to Charleston instead of another city such as Columbia or Savannah in the same vicinity. And then also there are other production companies in Charleston that are a little further along the path than we are, but they need our help to get the word out to the students, to the people they want. We act as a liaison between the venues and the people because we want to bring the music that y'all want to hear. And then we also have the merchandise, which is one of our biggest revenue streams right now, using one of our themes called Get Down in Chucktown, and also Wake Up in Your Dreams. You can do anything there.
Awesome. So how did this production even get started, Lee?
Well, it started with Matt Kahn and Mark Owens, who used to go to the College of Charleston, and they started it 3 years ago and came up with the idea, the name InKahootz, and then Matt Kahn graphic designed and created the images, and they just put that on the t-shirts, and it started with t-shirts only, and then it moved on to promotions, and now it's become a production company, so it's evolved throughout the time.
All right. Ben, how many people are involved in the organization?
We have a team of 5 founders, us 3 included, and Matt Kahn and Mark Owens, who are College of Charleston graduates from the Arts Management Department also. And then we have a huge street team. We're trying to cover as many aspects of the scene that we can with different demographics such as freshmen, the punk scene, the electronic scene, the hip-hop scene. We're trying to keep our one foot involved in every different part of the music scene in Charleston.
Wonderful. So what have y'all done with the organization already in Charleston?
This year has been huge for us. Lee and Mark and Matt had been doing shows before I even moved to Charleston and heard about InKahootz, and now we're becoming more legitimate with an LLC, legally doing this stuff, paying taxes, using the things we've learned from classes, which is what you're supposed to do when you're going to school. If you're studying something that you want to be involved in the future for the rest of your life, keep your notebooks, keep your textbooks. They come in handy. I've used textbooks after I've graduated plenty.
So, Gordo, what would you say the future plans are for InKahootz?
Well, we have some big plans for InKahootz right now. Not just future shows coming up in the near future, but as Ben was saying earlier, we're really trying to become a legitimate player in the music scene in Charleston, also in South Carolina in general. So increasing our portfolio of events, certifying our LLC status as a limited liability corporation in South Carolina is a big step for us. And that's where my education as a business major with the College of Charleston came in handy to kind of bring some of that legitimacy to the table. And we have some things in the work right now that we can't quite talk about, but are going to be really big events coming up in the near future.
Okay. Also, how many people, or how can people here at the College of Charleston get involved with InKahootz or in the music scene, period?
Anyone who wants to get involved with InKahootz can check out our new website at InKahootz.org. That's InKahootz with a Z. And you also want to check out our Facebook page because that's where we send the most current updates to, as well as new posts from our blog, which is also hosted on InKahootz.org. And in addition, if you want to be involved in the music scene in Charleston, my advice would be just get in there. Go to shows, talk to people, talk to us, get in contact with anyone you can, and keep those contacts and develop it. Also, if you're a musician, get your name out there. You know, really work, and as hard as you work, you know, you will come to know the people you need to know to be successful.
So how much time and money would you say that y'all put into the organization in order for it to work for you guys?
Well, for us, you know, time is money. And we've all spent a lot of time working on this stuff. We are lucky enough to have secured investment capital at this point so we can proceed with the process of becoming a more professional business and hiring bands and booking shows that are within a much bigger financial portfolio. But as for numbers, we'd rather not talk about that specifically.
All right. So are there any upcoming events that you guys want to share with the students coming up in the future?
Of course. Right now, we're planning to do the promotional work for the Ghostland Observatory show that's coming up in September. It's going to be a huge show, and Ghostland has one of the most amazing light shows you will ever see. Really cool show. It's going to be at the Music Farm, and that's going to be awesome. Also, I am also a DJ that goes by the name of Oak, the official InKahootz DJ, and I'll be at O'Malley's every Wednesday in September of this month. So it's going to be awesome out there. And like I said, we have a couple of secret things in the works, but we don't want to let the cat out of the bag quite yet.
All right, guys. Is there anything else that you guys would like to share about InKahootz or with the people as inspiration coming from InKahootz?
Being a grassroots company, we are all young kids trying to make it happen. Our competition is in their 40s, and you just have to have your heart into it. That is what sets us apart from the rest of the production companies. We started out as fans like most did, but music is a type of church for some of us, and we want to bring it to the rest of the people, what they want to hear, make sure other people are having a good time, and make sure people remember our name.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate your time.
Thanks,
you.
Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
Well, guys, you heard it here first. So if y'all want to get involved with InKahootz, be sure to look them up at inkahoots.org or on Facebook. For this week's Music Madness, I'm Lauren Frye.